Back from the dead.
Well, everybody, greetings and salutations. I am, of course, Bacon from Bacon's Broken Bits. Coming to you live out here from Nashville. Hopefully I got some B-roll this time. It would seem that some of my settings before really overexposed some stuff. So hopefully that's not the case right now. I'll find out when I get home and view the footage. But man, it's been a long time. I believe it's been at least a couple years really since I've really posted any videos. I had some in the works and just happened to not really do them. Yeah, actually, you know what? Damn. But yeah, had some videos in the works, just never did them, and never released them. I kind of got moving on them and just kind of lost interest. But I've seen some of my Moto Nobody friends post some videos and stuff and getting back into it a little bit, especially now that they've got new bikes. And you know, I guess it kind of brings it back a little bit. But now I just haven't stopped riding or anything like that. I just don't ride all the time anymore. I haven't really, in the past couple of years, really had that much time. I've been doing apartment maintenance, got a few different supervisor positions over the past few years, and they were just a lot of work. So I really didn't have, you know, when I get home, I didn't want to sit there and review video and do all that. Plus, there's been podcasts that have been going on. We had the Moto Nobodies for a little while. It's still up. It's going to be still up at least until about February, I believe. January or February of next year. So January or February 2021, all the Moto Nobodies podcasts will be gone. You heard that right. Just everyone kind of stopped doing that stuff, and it was just it's hard to get everybody together to do a podcast and come up with ideas. So I find myself doing all the editing, coming up with topics, things like that, and it was a lot of work. Other people started dropping out. I got tired of trying to wrangle people together, and it's just done. So now let's see here. Before all that, before doing all of Moto Nobodies, I became a regular on the Loud Pipes podcast. In case you haven't heard of it, check it out. I thought I've talked about it before. I'm pretty sure I have. If you haven't heard it and you like checking out podcasts, motorcycle-centric podcasts at that, loudpipes.net. You can check it out there, or you can check it out on any of your favorite podcast players, you know, because it's on iTunes and it's on virtually everything, Spotify and all that good stuff. So, yeah. It's all over there. And now I'm doing, we started up a new podcast with a buddy of mine down in Texas and a buddy of mine here. It's called the Cracklecast. And basically it's not motorcycle centric. It's not anything like that. What it is we talk about what the hell ever, you know. We do talk a lot about guns. We talk some about politics. I guess more about the politics of life. Really, not really like Washington politics, kind of things like that, state politics. It's the politics of dealing with life. Because anyone and everyone can put their 2 cents in about state politics. Let me too talk a little bit about that and how stupid a lot of stuff is. But, ooh, I wonder what happened here. Hope everything's okay. Well, I'm sure everything is. I mean, police are leaving. Looks like the ambulance is getting ready to leave. Now I'm going to see. How long does it take for him to turn off his lights? Or is he going to another call? Ooh, this ought to be fun to find out. You know, he patrols this area regularly just because he knows how this turn works. And nobody stops for his lights at all. Not even slow down. That's really funny. Huh. Wonder where that goes. Goes somewhere down there. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, so we don't talk about like Washington politics per se. Really, we talk about it in dealing with each other and other people in our lives, the public, things like that, and how things go about like that. And virtually we go anywhere. It is an explicit, so it is not recommended for anybody under the age of 16 or, well, 18, 16, I don't know where that really lies. I guess it really depends on parents and how that works. Some countries won't take us because it is explicit. Oh well, don't really care. Once again, politics of life. But yeah, I just so we're doing that. Like I said, it's called Cracklecast. You can look us up at www.cracklecaststudio.com. If you have any ideas that you might, if you want to listen to it and stuff, and you have any ideas of things that you want to hear us talk about, or maybe you have some equipment and you want to come on the show and talk with us about some certain subject, feel free. You can get a hold of us at cracklecaststudio@gmail.com. I'll put it up here. Whee! That's right. Shameless exploitation. Shameless promotions, I'm sorry. Exploitation is not the word I was looking for. Oopsie. But I guess I kind of do exploit myself. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of the down low going on right now. Oh, really, one of the big reasons I really wanted to kind of show you this, get this video going is I'm selling the Dyna. I'm getting rid of it. It's been 3 years now of owning this lovely beast. And unfortunately, in order to move on to my next bike, I don't currently have the space in my house, in my garage, to house more than really one bike, and I really don't even have that so much, as it's just difficult. And wife and I are looking to buy a new house, so we've been really hitting that, working on the house, getting it ready for sale. And to put on a loan before buying a house is not exactly the smartest of plans, to get the best of rates that we can look to get. And yeah, so we're looking to really just get a new house, and so I'm going to buy a bike outright. Got some money stowed away, and then with the sale of this, we'll put it out right there. Look at squirrel! Squirrel, 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 squirrel! Stretch your legs! Oh, I love stretching her legs a little bit. It's fun. But no, yeah, I guess it's time. You know, as much as I'd love to keep this baby, just can't. Not currently. You know, and down the road, I know there's plenty of nice, clean dynas out there, and there will be plenty of clean dynas out there for sale that I'll be able to get for fairly cheap and make it how I want. If I should want to come back to getting a dyna, you know, and I do as of currently in my mind have it set as I do want to get another dyna, and honestly, I do really want to set it up for a track. So, you know, just remove all the ancillary shit that doesn't need to be here. Do some good engine upgrades and all that good stuff. So, yeah. But, yeah, that's all the crazy fun stuff going on in my life right now. Apart from that, I'm just going to do a little bit of riding. Get this riding in because I just replaced the clutch cable. And she's working like a charm. Yeah. So yeah, it's about that time. And there's nothing else to say. So come check out the podcast. Go ahead, go listen to the Moto Nobodies. www.motonobodies.com. While it's still up. www.loudpipes.net, and of course my current personal favorite, because you know it's our little baby, cracklecaststudio.com. Give us some ideas. cracklecaststudio@gmail.com. So until next time, everybody, vaya con Dios.